From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB the Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him, Chris?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically, he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Next one misses, and that's ball two.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Trout. Outside low. And that's ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. And the count is 3-1. That one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That
2
misses.
balls,
2-1. And a swing and a miss there. 2 out, space is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels held in check, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and towing the slab, Yusei Kikuchi.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Mookie Betts will get us started.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. And here comes Tommy Edman. Here's a 1-1. Now one missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Inside. And that's ball 3. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Betts leads off first with 1 away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And it's fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 left for LA, scoreless after 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, new inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Next offering is downstairs. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
That's ball 2.
No score here in the second. Fastball in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Chop to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here come the Dodgers. No score. And now here is Will Smith. Next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
Here's Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back here in L.A., here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman in position. Puts it away for the out. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Top of the third, no score. That's outside. And now 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. And gone. He'll circle the bases, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball,
gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's Joe Adele. And that is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And misses
Ball, that's
inside. Mike Trout waits on deck. That's ball 4.
Inside,
Tried
ball
another
4.
fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
One, 2 now. Got him swinging. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Chris Taylor down. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
See if you can
2
go
strikes.
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And a 1-2. Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still trail 1-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jorge Soler. One now. On the ground, right side. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
And here is Nolan Schanuel.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
2 outs. Swings through that.
We got a full count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Angels are gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Tommy Edman at the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Just missed.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner on the go. There's the ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
First and second, no outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
That one down the line, but it kicks foul. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Edman around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. We're tied at 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Here comes Max Muncy. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Andy Pajas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The Dodgers threatening. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, right side. Squeezes it. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Adele going after it. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Angels 1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. The 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Outside, that's a ball.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. Ball and a strike. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Muncy whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So up next, Luis Rengifo. This one in the air. Muncy. He's got it, and that'll do it. Angels go down 1-2-3, and they trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning, Miguel Rojas at the plate. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hans Kraus appears to be getting loose. Suarez, a left-hander, also throwing. The 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling, and you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
The boys soldier, that's me.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Trout makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody
1 ball,
on. Last
2
half of
strikes.
inning number 5. Look out!
Timeout. That
And
ball
it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Edman back in on a dive. Edman off of first with 2 away. That's way outside. The count now 2-2.
Now they've made him really work in this one. His 100th pitch coming in just the 5th inning.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
In the air, left field, Ward. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Top 6. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And the sweeper misses.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That to right. Pajes puts it away, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. 2 down, nobody on.
2-1.
That's in for a strike at 95. 2-2. Strike 3. Shohei goes with the sweeper to finish the job. Angels held in check. And our score remains 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hans Kraus.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball,
activity in the
2
bullpen
strikes.
for the Angels. Jose Quijada, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One, two now. And that
That's a
one
ball.
missing low. Now this is in the air down the line. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Will Smith to the plate. One down, base is empty. Outside, and it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
We got full count.
That one is hammered right field. Way back there. And out of here. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 3-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now it's Max Muncy. Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. And now Andy Pajes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's even up.
Outside.
Up the middle. Neto on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Blake Trinan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the DH, Jorge Soler. Up the middle. Whips it to first. One up, one down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Nolan Shanuel digs in now. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And there's the ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Logan O'Hoppe waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Strike on the inside corner.
Count's full.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2-2 to count.
In the dirt, blocked. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott getting cranked up as well. Tying run at the plate. Off the mark there. And the count's full.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Angels 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Quijada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes Chris Taylor. And it is 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1. That one missing inside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Angels 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now Yoan Moncada.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Yep, and that's outside, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Angels, they're being honest with themselves, struggling to make contact in this one. They've struck out a bunch, and most of them have been swinging. Some of that is good pitching, but at some point, you'd like to see some adjustments to get the ball in play more.
Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Maybe some of them choke up on the bat and try to simplify their approaches, but they got to do something as a group to limit these strikeouts.
And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Upstairs.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And now it's even up. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Angels go quietly there. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot. Quiet type, watch him hit the spot.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Suarez. Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground to short, Neto. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. That one inside. Look out. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Max Muncy. One and 2 now. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kirby Yates.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward. Here's a 2-1. That's a little bit low.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
This to third. Sends it across to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Out there to center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Jorge Soler. With the tying run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Digging in, Nolan Shanuel.
Oh, that's out.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
The tying run at the plate. And a strike on the outside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Yates is just one strike away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Tying run at the plate. So now two on and two outs.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting.
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here. Mickey Moniak.
Number 8.
First and second. Two outs. Neto will hit next. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
And your final 3-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaffel. Thanks for joining us.